guys, welcome back to another speed build in the Sims 4. I am Kikwe Bears, and for today's video we are building a tiny desert home in the deserty world of Oasis Springs that came with the base game. I think this world was my least favorite world to building and to play in when I first bought the game The Sims 4, but I came to really enjoy it and really enjoy building there and also playing there. So yeah, so we're building today a tiny home. It's actually 64 tiles out of 64 tiles that are required for a tier 2 tiny home. So we have quite a lot of perks. I mean, maybe 4 or 5 perks that came with this 4 perks, I think, that came with this tier 2 of tiny homes. It's really called a tiny home this tier, and so the perks that come with it are the increased rate of skill gain. So your skills will increase double the standard rate if your sims live there. Everything is twice as comfortable as they are generally also in this house. You will have lower bills as well, and the last perk will be that the buffs of happy, inspired, and focus will last twice as long. So yeah, that is also another reason why I love to play with tiny homes. I really do love tiny homes. I really enjoy playing in tiny homes with tiny homes because of those perks. Secondly, they are so cute, and I really love and enjoy building them. So I've been wanting to build a tiny home for quite some time now. I'd never got around to build one, and I finally got a chance here to build one. So this house is for 2 sims originally when I built it, but it could be for a family of 3 because we have 2 bedrooms in here. We have a bedroom with a double bed, a large bedroom, and we have a very small bedroom with a single bed. We are on a 20 by 15 lot here. That is the original Nookstone. And if you know Nookstone, I think the house ended up looking a lot like Nookstone. I think the architecture, the shape of the house looks a lot like Nookstone. It could also maybe qualify as a renovation of Nookstone, but I think it's really smaller. I don't think Nookstone actually qualified as a tiny home. But yeah. So I wanted to build this tiny home, and when I actually opened this slot, there were 2 sims living there, 2 orphan sisters, a young adult and her teenage sister. So I decided, rather than just evict them from the lot, I decided to build this house with them. And so yeah, so the older sister's bedroom is the bedroom that could also qualify as the parents' bedroom, and the tiny, because the second bedroom is very tiny, is for the teenage girl. This house is available on the gallery for you to download as usual under my ID Kikwa_build. I will also put down below in the description box the link to the tray files if you prefer to directly download the tray files. And the household also will be available for you to download on the gallery. I think I called them the Monet sisters, but I will put their name down below in the description box. I gave them a makeover. I gave the big sister a job, and yeah. So now we are already inside, and I'm furnishing most of this house, or maybe this part of the house at least, with Dream Home Decorator. As you may know, it's my favorite pack to furnish and decorate an interior. The lines and the design of the furniture are really out of this world for me, and the swatches that we get also, I think they give a classy and modern look to an interior, and also not too cold as well, but kind of warm as well. So that's why I really love to use them. I really like my interiors to be a little cozy. So when it's a tiny home, it's easy to make it cozy, but you can't really clutter it up too much because otherwise you won't have any space to for your Sims to actually move around easily in the house. So I'm placing some clutters here and there in this kind of quotes and quotes dining room. The dining room is just two counters, two island counters that are just next to the window with two high chairs or stools, and that's enough for the occupants of this house. We also will have a dining room in the backyard, as we will have a little picnic area in the backyard. We have here the living room. So we have in this area here in this space, we just have the big kitchen because I think it's kind of a big kitchen for a tiny home, and the living room area, and just next to it the dining that we just saw. Um, so I placed some accent walls. All the walls were white, and then I added just some accent walls here and there. As you could see, the backsplash behind the stove and all the cabinets and the counters in the kitchen came with I think I think they came with Get Together, not too sure. And the accent wall in the living room and the dining room are actually from the Nook book, book Nook, book Nook uh, kit. So now we have this tiny bathroom that is an original shape, something really that looks different. But when you have a very tiny home, a tiny space, you have to use your imagination and creativity to kind of make everything fit. And this bathroom is a little weird looking, but it's perfect and it's functional with a proper bathtub slash shower. So now we are seeing the two bedrooms with this very small bedroom, only 6 tiles for the kid or the teenage girl. And the big sister's bedroom is just on the side here with the big bed. I placed in this bedroom a desk because obviously we don't have a space in this tiny home for a proper study. So the desk and the computer are in this bedroom. We also have a nice nook here for the dresser that I made with all the little furniture that came with Dream Home Decorator. As you can see, the shelves, the drawers, and the cupboards. Everything that came. I really like this little nook, and I completed the look of this little nook with one of my favorite curtains to use ever. They came with High School Years. High School Years is also a pack that I really, really enjoy, and I enjoy building with, furnishing, and decorating with. I think my two favorite packs for interiors, I mean, are Dream Home Decorator and High School. I think so. For the exterior, I think it would be Eco Lifestyle for the exterior. Yeah. So now you're seeing the little study nook here, just placing some clutter to make it look lived in. A lot of books that came with the book nook um, kit, and yeah, that will be it for this little bedroom here. I think I really do love this little bedroom. It looks a little soothing with the colors. Those are my go-to colors for a house. The lighter shade of brown for the woods, and also the whites. So now we are in the teenage girl's bedroom. So it will be, you will see that the space will be a little cramped, but everything works perfectly. I play tested everything as I always do when I build. So I managed to put everything I wanted inside. Thank God for all the dressing items that you can actually place on the walls. So I placed some a dresser, kind of a dresser on the wall that came with high school years. Here you can see it on the screen here. Hang some clothes. I hung some clothes on it. I also placed some shelves that also came with high school years where I could put some clutter and a little bit of mess in this room. Also, I placed a pile of mess underneath the bed, and I wasn't too sure that if it would work, if she would be able to reach the bed, but she was. So everything is functional, and I really love this tiny bedroom. I think it looks very cozy, even though it's a very small bedroom, but I think she will love, any teenager would love this little room here. So now we're in the backyard. As you can see, we have two huge umbrellas that came with, I found in the debug menu of the growing together, I think. Yes, growing together expansion pack, but I think we got some of these also with my wedding stories in the debug items. I really like using them. So just placing, yeah. So this little backyard looks like an oasis in the desert because it's really green. So they take good care of their lawn, and it's a little heaven in the back of the house here with the of course, the mandatory barbecue grill that I always have to have in all my builds, and also this little picnic area with a picnic table underneath the big umbrella. And also, I play tested. I wasn't sure it would work, that the table would work with this umbrella, but it did. So it works. You just have to help your Sims um, to take your plates off of the table, or anyways, but it works, it's still functional. So yeah, finishing this backyard, I think, with those planters that also came in the debug menu from growing together. I placed some also at the front of the house, um, and yeah, I love those little plants, yellow flowers here. And finishing, obviously, with a little gardening nook, as I always love to have in my builds. So yeah, I think this is all, guys, for today, for this little um, desert home, tiny desert home. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope to see you next time for my next video, guys. Um, in the meantime, take care. Bye.